You can't kill thy big bad forever, big bad boogeyman freestyle rap. You can't kill thy forever, big bad boogeyman freestyle rap. Tappity tap tap tap. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and make you want me. Now that I escape, sleep, walk, awake. Those who could relate. A noble world ain't cake. Jail bars ain't golden gates. Those who fake, they break. And when they meet their 400-pound mate, if I could rule the world, everyone would have a gun. In the ghetto, of course, when giddy up and on their horse, I kick a rhyme, drinking moonshine. I pour a sip on the concrete for the deceased. But no, don't weep. White cloths in a state of sleep, thinking about what robbery that I did last week. Money in the bag. A banker looked like a drag. I want to play with pelicans from here to Baghdad. Gun blast, think fast. I think I'm hit. A girl pinched my hips to see if I still exist. I think not. I'll send a letter to my friends. Born again, hooligan, only to be king again. But dun 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 dun. Inside of my head, the voices begin echoing inside of my mind. Echoing infinite rhymes. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, grab a crucifix. 7, 8, better stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep again. Now Freddy echoing in my head, the infinite dreams begin. The echoing infinite rhymes. Echoing from my mind. Echoing infinite rhymes. All day and all night. There's a legend around here. A killer buried, but not dead. A curse upon Camp Crystal Lake. A death curse. Some say he died as a boy, but he keeps coming back. Some few have seen him and lived. Some have even tried to stop him. No one can. The children still feared me, and the fear gave me the power to invade their dreams. And that's when the fun really began. This is God. Sorry, Jack. Chucky's back. Are you a stabbing or strangulation type of guy? Because I see the potential for them both. What doesn't kill you simply makes you a stranger. Wrap it forever on a silver platter. Raps go splatter on a silver platter. There it goes inside of my head. Echoing rhyming lyrics again. Echoing rhyming lyrics again. There ends inside of my head. Begins again. In the beginning I discovered wordplay. I experimented with some syllables from the first to the third day. On the fourth I searched for the words to say. How to compress a complex verbiage in the least amount of space. I was perfect at it and mastered the tactics. On the fifth day I decided I would combine it with mathematics. On the sixth day I became a fanatic and I couldn't kick the habit. I would just a look in the mirror and practice. On the seventh cycle I had to take a day off. I was exhausted. I guess my work will never pay off. But if it happened to him, it could happen to me. But if it happened to him, it could happen to me. They backslide back to church and call a minister's bluff. They rather remain unenlightened than listen to the bus. I blew the fuck up, even though it was short and abrupt. I was the first rapper to ever to close orbit the sun. One small step for men, one huge step for mankind. I am the red giant of rhymes. Solar deflectors incinerate you whole in 1 second. A flow is untested. Those that I've flattened fold under pressure at 120 beta cycles. High volts ignite your eyeballs until you see the fire in front of you. I spit rhyming to you inside of my head. The demons begin rapping again. I said, going infinite rhymes all day and all night. As a shorty playing in the front yard of the crib, I fell down and I bumped my head. Somebody helped me up and asked me if I bumped my head. I said yeah. So then they said, so that mean you gonna gonna switch it on them? I said yeah. Flip mode is the greatest, you know. And as a short day, I was always told that if I ain't gonna be part of the greatest, I gotta be the greatest for myself. Come on, yeah, fucker. I die, little small guy. We on the rise. Everything, fucker. I touch platinum eyes. Fully equipped. You know we come with all the supplies. I got a big gun, and I'll show you the size. You fuck with any of my flip mode family ties. Me and my fuckers be coming through, stalking you out. killing off any and everything are you talking about? See you in the club, now we walking you out. I should have thought twice before you went and opened your mouth. Fuck, ba-ba, bam, bam, ba-bam, bam, ba-bam. A flash with a rash, give me my cash. Flick in my ash, running with my money, son. Go out with a blast, bang bang. Do what you want. Fuckers cut in the corner. You fucking up the order. Go ahead and meet the reporter. Yo, she telling news on how much you switched to a bitch. Little fake, a funny style, fucker chill with a snitch. So now I pass you straight. I don't got nothing to ask you. Make a little room for me and all my fuckers to pass through. A Cartier, a Sydney Pottier, hooray shit. A roll with all my homies from around the way shit. And when I come through, you fuckers know I do my thing. I bring more shit that generate money, cha-ching. Arrest you lyrically, flow, caress you, bless you, then I fucker come to your rescue, rapping their endingly spit to you inside up my head. The demons begin, the echoes inside of my head. There's a spitting, rapping again inside up my mind. The echo and infinite rhymes. The box you opened it, we came. Now you must come with us, taste our pleasure. No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering. Explorers in the further regions of experience, demons to some, angels to others. We have such sights to show you. We'll tear your soul apart. This isn't for your eyes. The suffering, the sweet, sweet suffering. I want to hear him confess himself. Then maybe, no. It is not hands that summon us. It is desire. Oh, Christy, so eager to play, so reluctant to admit it. We have eternity to know your flesh. No more boxes, Christy. Time to play. No more deals, child. It is your flesh we want to experience, not your skill at bargaining. Go on, but trick us again, child, and your suffering will be legendary, even in hell. How can it send us back, child? We're already here, and so are you. Thou shalt not bow down before any graven image. I am the way down the dark. Decades of your pain. This will seem like a memory of heaven. Complete the pattern, solve the puzzle, turn the key. Burn. Oh, such a limited imagination. This is my body. This is my blood. Happy are they who come to my supper. Unbearable, isn't it? The suffering of strangers, the agony of friends. Human dreams, such fertile ground for the seeds of torment. There is a secret song at the center of the world. Joanna sounds as like razors through flesh and a mess wraps again inside of my head. Echoing infinite rhymes. All day and all night, inside of my mind. You never ending echoing rhymes. Now I have a story that I'd like to tell about this guy. You all know him. He had me scared as hell. He comes to me at night after I crawl into bed. He burnt up like a weenie, and his name is Fred. He wears the same hat and sweater every single day, and even if it's hot outside, he wears it anyway. He's gone when I'm awake, but he shows up when I'm asleep. I can't believe that there's a nightmare on my street. It was a Saturday evening, if I remember it right, and we had just gotten back off tour last night, so the gang and I thought that it would be groovy if we summoned up the posse and done rush to movies. I got Angie, Jeff, got Tina, ready rock, some girl I'd never seen in my life. That was alright because the lady was chill. Then we dipped to that theater, set to ill, bugging cold, having a ball, and something about Elm Street was the movie we saw. The way it started was decent. Y'all know nothing real fancy about this guy named Fred and this girl named Nancy. But word, when it was over, I said, yo, that was death. And everything seemed all right when we left. But when I got home and laid down to sleep, that began the nightmare bout. But on my street, it was burning in my room like an oven. My bed soaked with sweat, and man, I was bugging. I checked the clock, and it stopped at 12:30. It had melted. It was so darn hot, and I was thirsty. I wanted something cool to quench my thirst. I thought to myself, yo, this heat is the worst. But when I got downstairs, I noticed something was wrong. I was home all alone, but the TV was on. I thought nothing of it as I grabbed the remote. I pushed the power button, and then I almost choked. Then I heard this awful voice coming from behind. It said, you cut off heavy metal, and now you must die. Rhymes. Man, I ain't even wait to see who it was. Broke outside my drawers and screamed. So long, cuz. Got halfway up the block, I calmed down and stopped screaming, and then thought, oh, I get it. Must be dreaming. I strolled back home with a grin on my grill. I figured since this is a dream, I might as well get ill. I walked in the house. The big bad Fresh Prince, but Freddy killed all that noise real quick. He grabbed me by my neck and said, here's what we'll do. We got a lot of work here, me and you, the souls of your friends. You and I will claim you've got the body and I've got the brain. I said, yo, Fred, I think you got me all wrong. I ain't partners with nobody with nails that long. Look, I'll be honest, man. This team won't work. The girls won't be on you. Fred, your face is all burnt. Fred got mad and his head started steaming, but I thought, what the hell? I'm only dreaming. I said, please leave, Fred, so I can get some sleep, or give me a call, or maybe we'll hang out next week. I patted him on the shoulder and said, thanks for stopping by. And I opened up the door and said, take care, guy. He got mad, drew back his arm, and slashed my shirt. I laughed at first, then thought, hold up, that hurt. It wasn't a dream, man. This guy was for real. I said, Freddy, pal, there's been an awful mistake here, no further words. And then I darted upstairs, crashed through my door, and then jumped on my bed, pulled the covers up over my head, and said, oh, please, do something with Fred. He jumped on my bed and went through the covers with his claws. Tried to get me, but my alarm went off. And then silence. It was a whole new day. I thought, I wasn't scared of him anyway until I noticed those rips in my sheets. And that was proof that there had been a nightmare on my street indeed. Raps in a mess, rapping again inside of my head. The nightmares begin. Special technique, fuck that. I breaks it down to the bong gristle. I'll speaking, a scud, a missile, a heat seeking, a Johnny blazing. Nightmares like Wes Craven, a fucker's gunning. My third eye seen it coming before it happened. You know about them, fucking statin kids. They smashing everything, in any shape, form, or fashion. Not everybody talking about they blasting. Is you busting steel, or is you flashing? Talking out your asshole. You should have learned about the flow and peasy afro. Take a lean, a stallion, a chinky eye, and snot nosed from my naps to my bunion on my big toe. It keeps it moving. Know just what the fuck I'm doing. Rap insomniac, a fiend to catch a fuck a snoozing, a slip to cardiac arrest me. Exorcist hip hop possesses me. Indeed, inside up my head, the demons begin. I go went inside up my head. The nightmares begin inside up my bed. Speaking in rhymes, I said again and again. Welcome to hell. It's all a puzzle, isn't it, Joseph? Like a game of chess, perhaps. The pieces move apparently aimlessly, but always towards one single objective, to kill the king. But who is the king in this game, Joseph? That is the question you must ask yourself. Your flesh is killing your spirit. The eternal refrain of humanity, pleading ignorance, begging for mercy. Please help me. I don't understand. Welcome to the worst nightmare of all. Reality. All problems solved. Not so simple, I'm afraid. Which do you find more exhilarating, Trevor? Pain or pleasure? Personally, I prefer pain. Driving me insane inside of my head. The nightmares begin, never ending, I said. Raps begin again and again. Bop, bop, aim to the leg, arm to the head. You be the RZA, rector, resurrector, mental dead. A G to the R to the YM reaper. As I get deeper than a crypt, resurrect kid, don't go against the grain. A mad slain is but my fame. I lead the hardy party with a bang, a biz, a boom, boom. I chat my tune. I got ya hyper. Don't give a fuck about a sucker see cipher. As you decipher the tricks of a viper. A swine is lethal, divine is evil. I am original. We can build upon the ill form and keep all your brain cells warm. Hocus pocus, yo, what's the focus? A weak technique you speak, the shit is bogus. Even in a mortuary, science with a bloom will bloom. Science will bloom as I seek the no, from the womb of the tomb. Yo, deadly, yeah, get ready. Here come the styler, wilder than Freddy. A curse of Kruger, boom, I do ya, just to let ya, no grave diggers, coming to ya, dead, stinking rotten, your brain cells forgotten, the past you had, your boomba, Ross picking cotton, now you hate your naughty hairstyles. I guess you figure the texture is too wild, and not, inside up my head, The demons began chanting, I said, as darkness comes settling and the nightmares begin inside of my bed. Don't hold me back, funkadelic devil, just snap with a rap. That shit, and I'm the story of a Jack Sprat. So put your money where your mouth is. Watch Redman telepathically through me house shit, and if it's beef, I'll punch you in your mouth, kid. I got a heart, but my heart is made out of nails. A word to Jamal. My heart pumps nails in my blood rail. I'm not a warrior or barbarian type of fucker. I'm just quick to smoke your family, then fuck your sister. That's what type of shit I'm on. Where is my bond? I've been thinking about playing that nice guy role at Heaven Door, because ever since I was an infant, I was different. Paying no attention to my mom's when she rifted. I was a hard-headed mother effer, but had to step because she hit me with a left and I never left. That's why my brain is out of order, because it take just a quarter to manslaughter ya, and do a drive-by. Fuck that, I walk by and spray shit, rapping, expecting a dit, raps inside of my head, beginning again inside of my head. The demons begin as the darkness comes settling in. Why so serious? Not clown. Joker. I used to think my life was a tragedy, but now I realize it's a comedy. I can never stop laughing maniacally for all of eternity. Costume's a bit theatrical, but hey, who am I to talk? Have you heard this one? It'll kill you, Batman. What doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger. When I saw what a black, awful joke the world was, I went crazy as a coot. As you know, madness is like gravity. All it takes is one little push. I don't know what it was that bent your life out of shape, but who knows? Maybe I've been there too. Maybe I can help. We could work together. I could rehabilitate you. You needn't be out there on the edge anymore. You needn't be alone. We don't have to kill each other. What do you say? Rapper parade. If you're good at something, never do it for free. When the chips are down, be civilized people. They'll eat each other. The only sensible way to live in this world is without rules. Their morals, their code is a bad joke. Wait till they get a load of me. When they treat you like a joke, leave them like it's funny. I won't kill you because you're just too much fun. I think you and I are destined to do this forever. You have nothing to fret at me with, nothing to do with all your strength. If you don't like the movie, I've got slides. A joke a day keeps the gloom away. Is it just me, or is it getting crazier out there? That's not funny. It's funny when I was a little boy and told people I was going to be a comedian. Everyone laughed at me. Well, no one's laughing now. Pow, 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 pow. It's not about the money. It's about sending the message. Everything burns. Some people just want to watch the world burn from the urn. Haven't you heard? Well, inside of my head, the nightmares begin. Never ending, I said. The nightmares begin as the darkness comes settling in like a rainbow in the dark. But lyrics begin to start. Menacing methods label me a lethal weapon, making fuckers die, witnessing breathless imperfections. Can you picture my specific plan to be the man in this wicked land? On underhanded hits are planned, scams are plotted over grams of rocks. Outlaw motherfuckers die by the random shots. We all die in the end, so revenge we swore. I was all about my ends. Fuck friends and foes. Me, a born leader, never leave the block without my heater. I got me a dog and named her my bitch fucker eater. What could they do to me and live to brag? Shit, them fuckers that shot me is still terrified I'll get their ass. How can I show you how I feel inside? We outlaws, motherfuckers can't kill my pride. Rhymes, troublesome fucker. Outlaws put it down to the fullest. Spitting rhymes and bullets. We troublesome. Y'all know what time it is. Call the punk police. They can't stop us. Fuckers run the streets. We troublesome. Gutter ways. My mentality is ghetto. A guerrilla in this criminal war. We all are rebels. Death before dishonor. Bet I bomb on them first. The fuckers knew we came for murder. Pulling up in a hearse. West side was the war cry. Busting off freely, screaming, fuck all you fuckers, fuck the police, and sway high, pistol whacking, packing, fresh out of jail. I ain't going back, release me to the care of my heartless strap. Say my name 3 times like Candyman, 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 but I roll on your ass like an avalanche. Soul survivor, I learn to get high and pull drive-bys, I murder my foes. I can't control my 9, hearing thoughts of my enemies pleading, please, bust the ass motherfuckers try to to flee. Picture me letting this chump survive. Picture him ran up on his ass. When I dumped, he died. Cause I'm troublesome, ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, and da-da-da-da. As darkness comes settling in, demons begin like a rainbow in the dark. The demons begin to start. He killed my baby, oh God, he killed my baby. Order in the court, I'll make you pay for this, your murders. I said order in the court now before this court passes judgment. Will before defendants please rise and approach the bench. Trust me guys, it's all under control. The judge is my uncle, he'll take the insanity plea indeed. Bear witness as I exercise my exorcism, the evil that lurks within the sin of the terrorism, possessed by evil spirits, voices from the dead. I come forth with grave diggers and a head full of dread. I've been examined ever since I was semen. They took a sonogram and seen the image of a demon at birth. Nurses surrounded me with needles and drugged me all up with the diseases of evil. Grew up in hell, and now I dwell in an Islamic temple. I'm fighting a holy war in the mental. Look deep in my eyes. You'll see the visions of death possessed by homicide is what I am obsessed. Giving fuckers brain dimples, dragging their asses out my hook by their temples. The cause of death is unknown to the cops. Cause when I kill them, I'm not leaving one element to autopsy. I'm not leaving one element to autopsy. First I'll assassinate him, and then I'll cremate him, then take all of his fucking ashes and evaporate him, or creep through the graveyard and hunt down your tombstone, dig up your skeleton and stomp all your fucking bones. You try to haunt me, fucker, I ain't trying to hear buck. I'll give your ass a Holy Spirit, rapper, here, there's that bit inside of my head. The voices begin echoing infinite rhymes like a rainbow in the dark. The demons begin to start. Without Batman, crime has no punchline. Does it depress you to know just how alone you really are? I'm crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS, no thank you. It'd be funny if it weren't so so pathetic. It'd be funny if it weren't so pathetic. Do you know how many times we've come close to World War III over a flock of geese on a computer screen? Do you know what triggered the last World War? An argument over how many telegraph poles Germany owed as war debt creditors' telegraph poles. Why don't you give me a call when you start taking things a little more serious? What's wrong? Is it the scars? I don't know why everyone is so rude. I don't know what you are. I don't know. I don't want anything from you. I introduce a little anarchy, upset the established order, and everything becomes chaos. I'm an agent of chaos. Tell me something, my friend. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Some people want to see you fail, disappoint them. You know, you remind me of my father. I hated my father. Do you want to know why I use a knife? Guns are too quick. Rapping up by Big Bad Boogeyman freestyle rap. Can't kill him, I said. Can't kill thy Big Bad Boogeyman freestyle rapping in my head. Like a rainbow in the dark. The demons begin to start. I'm rolling up in a big gray bus, and I'm shackled down. Myself, that's who I trust. The minute I arrived, some sucker got hit, a shake 10 times behind some bullshit. Word in the pen, the fool was a snitch. So without hesitating, I made a weapon quick. If I found a sharp piece of metal, taped it to a stick, then a bullhorn, sounds that means it's time for chow. My first prison meal, the whole feeling was foul. It wasn't quite my style, but my stomach growled, so I washed the shit down and hit the weight pile. The brothers was swole. The attitudes was cold. I felt the tension on the yard from the young and the old. But I'm a warrior. I got my ground to hold. So I studied the inmates to see who had the power. The whites, the blacks, were just a gun tower. In a blink of an eye, a riot broke out. Blacks put their backs to the wall because it was north and south. A gunman shouts, and everybody had doubt until the bullets started flying. Took 2 men out. Then they rushed everybody back to their cells. Raps repel inside my head. The raps begin again and again. Freddy. Fred Krueger's the name. You know my game. Elm Street's the place. If you got the time, listen to this. You'll bust a rhyme. Freddy Krueger the myth, or Freddy Krueger the man. It doesn't matter, cause I'm still rapping about him, understand. So sit back, Jack. I'm gonna bust a rhyme. Grab a hold of your friends. It's Krueger time. It's time for Freddy. I see I'm a popular guy. If you don't know yet, you're gonna find out why. We'll place at Elm Street late one night. We'll place at Elm Street late one night. I know you're like a ghost town. I wanted to fight with a hat like a vagabond. Standing like a flasher. It's Mr. Big Time, Freddy Krueger Dream Crasher, trying to find a girl to fit his fancy, and not once, not twice, but 3 times Nancy. All the people sleeping, snoozing, and dreaming, while Krueger's on the corner of Elm Street scheming. They better wake up and listen to this, because the blades of Freddy Krueger's hands don't miss. It's 1 a.m. and Freddy's here. Scream until you something he doesn't appear. When you see a night coming, stay away from the dark. Watch out, or Freddy will bust your heart. Even in Part 3, but Dream Warriors fail, and Mr. Big Time Freddy Krueger prevails. It was just prime time. I know you'll never forget what he did to the girl with the TV set, but you can't stop Freddy, cause he's cold as ice. Come right back at ya to slash and slice like a jujitsu, a blade, or a blender. He'll blitz ya. Freddy Krueger's putting on Ritz. Young ones, frittling young ones, old ones, your mamas too. And if you don't watch out, I'm gonna frill you too. So my advice to you is stay ready, cause you know who's back Freddy. I guess who's back Freddy. Rap karate, salami, bologna, infinity times infinity. Twix is viva infinity. This is God. Come the Freddy. I'm gonna split your toes, and now you die. I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy. Kill for me, Jesse. Help yourself, fuckers. You are all my children now. Daddy can't help you now. Wake up, little girl. He can't fight me. I'm him. You got the body. I've got the brain. I need you, Jesse. We got special work to do here, you and me. There is no Jesse. I'm Jesse now. Well, you look tired. Have a seat. I said, where's the fucking bourbon? You should listen to your mother. Sorry, kid. I don't believe in fairy tales. What a rush. Now you die. I'll see you in hell. Tell him Freddy set ya. Who gives a fuck what you think? Yes, the souls of children. Give me strength. Joey, look. All the little piggies come home. Your wish is my command. Welcome to prime time, bitch. Let's get high. What's wrong, Joey? Feeling tongue-tied? How's this for a wet dream? How sweet. Fresh meat. Elm Street's last brat. Farewell. Underneath the infinite rapper spell. And hell. Underneath the infinite rapper spell. And hell. I begin to dwell. Underneath the infinite rapper spell and hell. It's to jump off right now. I want everybody to put your work down. Put your guns down. And report to the pit. A gravel pit. Leave your problems at home. Leave your children at home. We gonna take it back underground. I be Bobby. Boulders. Wu-Tang. Claim. On your mind. One time. It's to jump off. So just jump off my fucker. Check out my gravel pit. A mystery unraveling. Wu-Tang is the CD that I travel with. Don't go against the grain if you can't handle it. Holla, 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 holla. Cross from the land of the lost. Behold the pale horse off course. Follow me. Wu-Tang gotta be the best silence stocks and Clark Wallabies. African killer bees. A black watch on your radio blowing out your watts. From a Park Hill, the house on Haunted Hill. The blood begins to spill. Da 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 da. Na 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 la 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 la. As a shorty, playing in front yard of the crib, fell down and I bumped my head. Somebody helped me up and asked if I bumped my head. I said, yeah. Rap blah blah na 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 da blah blah da da da. I bumped my head. 1, 2 bones is coming for you. 3, 4 better lock your doors. 5, 6 better load your clips. 7, 8 we're gonna test your fate. 9, 10 we're out to kill again. Straight from the burning flames of hell. A place where all assassins dwell. Put back on earth to destroy all worshippers of peace. Body bags and caskets, and they all good seats. Together they form an organization much stronger than the mafia. First, Crazy Bone, a.k.a. Leatherface the Sawed Off Gangsta. A second, Lazy Bone, a.k.a. the #1 assassin. Third, Busy Bone, a.k.a. Rest in Peace. Fourth, Wishbone, a.k.a. Straight Jacket Fucker. Bop bop bop. I sold my soul to the devil, but I changed my mind. Now I want it back, but he won't cooperate. So now it's time to jack. I called Rest in Peace Rip and Straight Jacket. #1 assassin is fully strapped. We belled fruit, hell, and khakis, locks and black scully caps. So Satan called his posse, full of demons and witches. We met up at the abyss, ready to slaughter the bitches. Yo, but wouldn't you know, Satan went out like a sucker. So I left my message in blood to be continued, motherfucker. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Not a lot, la 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 la, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. How's this for a wet dream? Well, it ain't Dr. Seuss. Now no one sleeps. You shouldn't have buried me. I'm not dead. Ba-ba-ba. Every town has an Elm Street. No screaming while the bus is in motion. Rapping never ending. My children from the very beginning. It was the children who gave me my power. The Springwood Slasher. That's what they call me. My reign of terror was legendary. Dozens of children will fall by my blades. Then the parents of Springwood came for me, taking justice into their own hands. When I was alive, I might have been a little naughty, but after they killed me, I became something much, much worse. The stuff nightmares are made of. The children still feared me, and their fear gave me the power to invade their dreams. And that's when the fun really began, until they figured out a way to forget about me, to erase me completely. Being dead wasn't a problem, but being forgotten, now that's a bitch. I can't come back if nobody remembers me. I can't come back if nobody's afraid. I had to search the bowels of hell, but I found someone. I found someone who'll make them remember. You may get the blood, but I'll get the glory, and the fear is my ticket home. The only thing to fear is fear itself. You're like a big stupid dog that won't stop eating, Jason, even though your master said you've had enough. Time to put this bad dog to sleep for good. Rapping never ending in the hood. About lepping the hood, come to do no good. Formed on a very strong advanced post, east to west coast, ahead of time. Competition not even half close. Let's say by no means an equal value, prematurely brought to play. I'll never allow you to strike first, so precautions must be taken. And what's worse, when you're just fronting and faking, it's a shame when the 16 bars are just a waste and every line or word is badly placed. Even dealing with the narrow window of time, my arrangements are quick, shutting down your power lines on a bunch of small puppets with a whack-ass team, but that only move at a push of a button that pulls strings. Bad boys move in silence, secretly faked in, and unlike fake gangsters and y'all wanna-be made men, acting like they carry the gun that killed Lincoln, or they rolling with 2,000 murderers from Kingston, rapping never ending. Our goal is to learn y'all fuckers about this new world order, but I'm still trying to run up in the president's he's to offer. Ain't like Monarch C. Sparker. Stick to bitches walls like I'm Peter Parker. Vida Guerrera, a sidekick hacker. Rapping forever and ever. Stop rapping never. Stop rapping never. Forever and ever. Stop rapping never. God divided the light from the darkness, and God called the light day, and the darkness he called the verbal hologram. The verbal hologram. Prepare for the verbal war. The hologram advanced physical form. Manifest a universal mind into the law. Traveling lands. I stand on sands of chemical vibrations. The math. Keys of light, the part of them wrath. So where you gonna stand when the Elohim return? 7 great sages throughout the ages say you burn. It's my turn to shine. I redefine the crystalline biological structures implanted in your mind. So I find the deaf, dumb, and blind, and bless them with science and leave the blind ones behind. Descending into big balls of mass in the form of rain. Infinite pain, insane. Infinite pain, insane. Side up my head, the demons begin echoing. I said, hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play? Hey, chill out, it's only a doll. You know what they say, you just can't keep a good guy down. Well, I will see you in hell. I'm one bad mother. Shut your mouth. It's really hard to keep a good health these days. Good guys always say sorry. A true classic never goes out of style. You look like the kid from Off the Ugly Tree and Heavy Branch on the way down. Are you a stabbing or strangulation type of guy? Because I see the potential for them both. It ain't the size that counts, assholes. What you do with it. Let me put it this way. If this were a movie, it would take 3 or 4 sequels just to do it justice. I should have known. If you want a job done right, you gotta do it yourself. Can't keep a good guy down, but I'm back. I'll be back. I always come back. Are you a stabbing or strangulation type of guy? Because I see the potential for them both. Now she knows there is no God. You have your mother's eyes, and they're always too fucking close together. Now, let's get it all in perspective for all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0. You'll know it's not no, a gray goose and a lot of hydro. Only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in and the best, well dressed with finesse and a white tee, looking for wifey, the girl who fly and talk so nicely, rapping her endlessly for all love eternity. Inside up my head, the demons begin rapping again. You still right here, shorty. Told you I got you. I like the way I scooped you in. Them faggot fuckers shot you. I'ma hold you down, and I mean that for real. But every time you beef with a fucker, I end up having to kill. The blood begins to spill.